So, you want to see some bloopers? Some outtakes? Some material from the cutting room floor? Stick around. So today I'm out enjoying a quick ride on my hometown trail, as it were, the Swamp Rabbit Trail, leaving Greenville, South Carolina, headed towards Travelers Rest, South Carolina. Longtime viewers of this channel will remember that my dad and I like to take train trips. We've done 4 videos on those train trips. Let me tell you something. What you may not know about my dad is that he was a pastor his entire life, started preaching at age 16. So the man says a lot of stuff, okay? And some of that stuff belongs on the cutting room floor. Some of it just isn't necessarily appropriate to be included in a video. You know what I mean? I mean, let's just be honest. Sometimes I say stuff that probably should not be included in the finished video. Yeah, your boy's guilty every once in a while. But you know, I figure, what the heck? Maybe today is the time to share the outtakes with you. Release the outtakes! Well, my ride is almost over. I need to go do some research on where Dad and I should go for our train trip this year. Maybe while I do that, you can just settle back, relax, and enjoy this bonus episode of Joyful Trails from the cutting room floor. Anyway, God rest his soul, Clarence Fuzzy Haskins.
Yes.
He passed away not long ago, I think.
Really?
Right.
A drink to him. I don't know if he'd like to drink or not. Most of those guys could handle a bottle.
Yeah. I'll cut that part out.
Well, thank you very much, because I've been pretty much around the world, and I like to think about those memories.
Yeah, well, this is not all about you, okay? We're talking about...
Okay.
We're talking about...
I got distracted.
We're talking about Elkins, West Virginia.
Is it another name for it? Is it... I mean, I don't have dementia, so, you know, I just get carried away.
My handy-dandy notes say that Bryson City is located in what was historically the land of the Cherokee Indians.
Yes, that's right. Your mother was a Cherokee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was
1/4
part. Yeah. She was. If my mother was a full-blown Indian, I think I would have noticed. But.
And I would have given you a whooping if you did a war cry.
I don't think my mom was a what they used to call it, a squaw.
Yes,
but
you've never been into dancing that much.
You know, I would have thought by now that you would be president of the HOA or something, because when I was a kid, you were always like doing you were the PTA president and led a campaign to air condition our school.
Yeah,
our elementary school was not air conditioned in South Alabama.
Can you believe it?
And so
I couldn't believe it.
You led the drive to get a new playground installed and to air condition the school. So I figured you'd be like taking over around here by now.
Well, I hesitate to say this. I don't want to influence the decision, but I was asked if I would serve on the board just last week.
Well,
yep.
I live in a condo community too, as you know, and don't even get me started on HOAs. I hope yours is better than mine. But
from what I understand, I believe mine is better.
Are they good people?
They seem to be good people. Now, there are a couple of strange apples on the tree.
Okay. Well,
But overall,
yeah.
yeah.
At least you only have strange apples. I have Fruit Loops over where I live. Anyway.
I see you're pulling a Coach Saban there.
Oh, yeah. Coach Saban, may he rest in power.
I'm glad you didn't say peace.
He's not dead. He's just retired. But
Well, I understand he's very much alive behind the scenes.
yes, I hope so. His press conferences were often sponsored by Coke Zero, and so
Well, don't forget Mercedes.
right. So in the spirit of Coach Nick Saban, if I ask you any questions you don't want to answer, just tell me to talk to the bottle. Talk to the Coke bottle. Yeah.
Okay.
Remember that?
Yes, I remember.
I know you would like to some kind of way extract something out of this bottle. That's not there. It's not there. Get this bottle to respond to it, because I don't know anything more than that. So you can ask the bottle, but don't ask me.
Just talk to the bottle.
That was just one of thousands of awesome moments in press conferences, and
It's enough to really get you goat. I mean, speaking of goat,
I see what you did there. So anyway, by the way, as we are taping this today, as we sit here, I'm sitting at just under 800 subscribers now for the channel. So I'm trying to.
it's really nice. We need 1,000.
I'm trying to get to 1,000 so that I can start making pennies a day from this YouTube channel. So
Do I get any of that?
What? No, sir.
No?
No.
Okay.
You just
Well,
get.
I don't. That's okay, son.
You just get,
you need it
pleasant
worse
memories.
than you need it worse than I do. So
Okay, because and if anybody's wondering, where are the bicycles? I tuned in for bicycles. This is about bike trails, not about trains. Why are you talking about trains? Look, there's a connection between cycling and trains.
yes,
A lot of the trails that I ride on are rail trails, where they take railroad tracks and turn them into bike trails.
yep.
So there's a connection, okay? Just go with it, all right? It's my channel. No. I consulted the interwebs and I brought some notes in case we have forgotten.
Now wait a minute. Interwebs. That's a new comment.
That's what I call the internet.
Oh, the interweb of internet.
The interwebs.
Interwebs. Okay.
So thanks for having me over and for being on the video. Appreciate it.
It's really been great just getting to walk around and let my neighbors see me.
Yeah, they're wondering what's going on, I'm sure.
Well, you know, I'm the mayor here, so
Yeah.
they're checking up on the mayor.
You and I both have an old mutual friend that used to say, I don't understand all I know about that. She would say that, Margaret, she would say that a lot.
Yes, yeah, love
And,
her heart.
that's the way I feel. I don't understand all I know about it. I'm just glad that it works and that it worked properly and that we had a good time.
Hardwoods grow slow.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Now, in South Carolina, we grow pine trees. They grow fast, but you can't make anything with them.
They grow fast and they burn fast.
Exactly, and they're soft as mud.
I think you were on first name basis with all the ladies at the front desk.
I just couldn't help it. They kept asking me questions and how, you know, I mean.
Were they interested in your life?
They were. I hate to admit it, but. And they gave me a gift, a going away gift. Did you know that?
No.
I ought to show it. I ought to show my gift to the folks.
How about at the end of the video?
Yeah.
That's a good reason to stick around. And don't forget.
Now this is the gift that the ladies gave me from the registration desk.
All right.
Yes.
You can't beat that.
No.
Well, in the 1970s, Mayor Wade W. Wilson How about that? His initials were WWW. Wade
Interesting.
W. Wilson led a successful effort to restore many older buildings in the town to their original appearance, and now they serve as shops in which tourists can blow their hard-earned money. I mean, can buy things.
Yeah. That's interesting because, listen, his initials were WWW. Mine are FBI. Fred Bachman Incorporated.
Okay. All
FBI,
right.
yeah.
Okay.
That's an interesting point there. I just thought I'd share that.
Well, I started to say something about defunding the FBI in light of recent revelations, but I won't put that in the video.
I guess we might better just move on from that point.
So what I've decided to do is I'm going to keep track, and whoever subscriber number 1,000 ends up being, I'm going to go to their house. I don't care where they live. They can live anywhere in the world. I'm going to go to their house.
Well, I need to go because I meet strangers better than you do.
Well,
I can talk to anybody.
I'm going to take one for the team. I'm going to go to their house and ride my bike around and around in circles around their house for 3 hours. Whoever.
Wow, that would be different. What are they going to be doing?
5 hours. I'm going to make it 5 hours. I'm going to ride my bike around their house in circles for 5 hours to celebrate that they are subscriber number 1,000.
Number 1,000. Was there any financial gift involved?
You're not allowed to do that. YouTube will come down on you for that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it was a thought, you know.
Let's talk about.
We could share our wealth.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah, that would be a no.
I know. Okay.
As Dr. Evil would say, how about no? Heath Schuler is from Bryson City.
Wow.
He was the starting quarterback for the Tennessee Volunteers football team for a while. That's not all. After he played football, I guess he did not get so many concussions that he couldn't think straight because he went into politics. Oh, wait, maybe...
Wait a minute, I think there's a connection there.
Maybe he went into politics because he couldn't think straight. But
that would make sense.
Anyway, he turned out to be what they used to call a yellow dog Democrat.
I've never heard of that, but go ahead. Tell me.
I was mentioning this to a friend of mine over at my day job.
Yeah.
And he said, well, I thought that was called blue dog Democrat. So yellow dog, blue dog, it's some kind of dog. I don't know.
Yeah.
The internet says both are accurate. But he was a Democrat, but he was also pro-life, pro-gun, and pro-business.
How could he be a Democrat?
I try not to go too hard on that stuff like that because half of the audience will get mad.
I don't want that.
Making angry comments.
No, don't want that.
So let me just.
So we're back to yellow dog.
So what that means is he was a Democrat, but he was pro-life, pro-gun, and pro-business.
He was.
There used to be some of those kind back, years ago. Not so much now, but it's just interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Heath Schuler is from Bryson City. Did you know the Smithsonian has named Bryson City one of the 20 best small towns to visit?
In South Carolina?
I'm not sure where. It might have been in the whole country. I don't know. But you know how these lists are, these magazines. Greenville is on these lists all the time of the best this and the best that. And the
is that why so many people are coming here?
Yeah. So these magazine lists can't always fully be trusted, but I mean,
what about the government? Can you trust the government? Because they said South Carolina is the second fastest growing state in the entire nation.
Really?
Yep. But Bryson,
people are going to be like, I clicked on this to watch about this train, and these guys are talking about governments and magazines. Well, here we are again.
Yes, I like it.
To talk about another train ride, and you're still here, still doing well. They haven't kicked you out.
No, they keep trying to find something wrong with me, and it has not become easily diagnosed. And they've reduced it to above my neck, and I really don't know what that means.
Yeah, me neither.
You've got a beard on today, and I had a beard on in Cass. I did.
You did.
And it was something that I wanted. I'd always wanted to wear a beard. But being, who I was and doing what I did, I didn't feel comfortable wearing a beard. But I for some reason, I decided to grow a beard, and it just worked out that I had the beard on for this wonderful trip that we're going to talk about. But I didn't leave it on after that.
Yeah, I showed the video to two of your grandkids, my two, the other day, and they were like, "Papa has a beard." When did Papa have a beard? He must not have had it very long.
Well, I didn't have it long, and the reason is because it itched.
Yeah, well, I keep this, and the reason is because I'm lazy. Because it turns out that if you're not going to have a beard, you have to shave like every day. Who wants to do that?
Well, I understand that. I know what that is. But I don't shave every day because I'm retired. And everybody in this condominium complex understands that. So when they see me on the third day, they're not shocked. But I shave about every 3 days because I'm retired. There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
There's nothing wrong. There's no law against that, no.
I'm glad to know that. Thank you, son.
You're all right. It's a lake of over 10,000 acres.
Big. It's big. It is big. And apparently it's very deep.
Right. I was just thinking, like, if I was President Trump, I would say, it's big, very big, probably the biggest we've ever seen. No one has ever seen a lake that big. You look at lakes, you look at rivers, you look at oceans. Nothing compares to this lake. No, I won't do that. Okay. No. See you next time on Joyful Trails or Trains or whatever it is.
Well, trails that are made over train tracks.
Yes.